We all love surprises, but probably not so much when your vet bill turns out to be, a bit expensive due to your pet needing surgery or some sort of medical intervention. Thankfully, though, you can take preventative measures to make sure it's a little bit lighter on the wallet. So tell me, Richard, what are the best ways to avoid surprises in vet bills?
It's a good question. A lot of different ways, right? Okay, so let's say initially, selecting a healthy dog.
Yes.
Right? So, let's say purebred French Bulldog, right? That's going to be a more expensive dog than, a little crossbred from Yaps, for example, right? Generally speaking.
Yes.
But
I had a purebred Shih Tzu, and
Really?
he was quite problematic, whereas
You're saying,
this one here from Yaps, I've had no health
there you
problems
go.
with him.
Okay, there you go.
So.
Yeah. And I think particularly, if you're okay avoiding the puppy stage, if you get a dog that is perhaps a little bit more developed, 6 months, 12 months, that's normally enough time for them to start displaying, certain problems. Let's say forms of heart disease or skin disease or joint disease, those sorts of things. So, perhaps getting an older crossbred dog, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's sort of like they've been, they've had the opportunity for these problems to kind of surface.
Yes.
Because when you get a puppy, these things often aren't too apparent. So you have your kind of initial dog selection, right? So that's really good. I think second, good preventative care.
Yes.
Very important. So you've got vaccinations, you've got heartworm prevention. Up here, tick prevention is just
you can't not do it. Yeah.
You can't not do it. Like for the sake of a tablet, it might cost $20 a month, $30 a month, but you can avoid this really serious life-threatening disease, thousands.
Yes.
And particularly tick paralysis. I mean, there is no treatment in existence that has 100% survival rates. So it's not just money, like it's suffering.
Yeah.
So you should absolutely be preventing that, right? And your vet's always going to help you out with a good preventative health plan.
Yes.
Look, pet insurance generally it's a good idea as well. I mean, I would recommend it, particularly if you've got, let's say, a young purebred dog who hasn't shown any problems yet. It's a good idea. Even as a vet, my dogs were always insured.
Yes.
I get things cost price, right? And it literally saved me like tens of thousands, and that's literally. So it's worthwhile. It is absolutely worthwhile. It just means you can give them the best care.
Very best care. So how much does it cost then? Because obviously we're used, as families, we're used to paying for, our own private health insurance. I think it's pretty unknown, I guess, in Australia, the whole pet insurance thing. Like not many families have their pets insured.
Look, my dogs, this is a while ago. I've just got the 2 cats now. So
2 cats.
My landlord isn't listening. 2 cats. When my dogs were insured, because I had a few of them again, just end up collecting them. You can't, your first one's the most expensive one to insure, and then your second one's a bit less, third one's a bit less after that. Worthwhile though, absolutely. Look, depends on how much they're going to cover you for as well. Look, the preventative health side of things, there's no one set answer as to what cost you're looking at either. But if you see the vet, when you see the vet and just talk to them about everything, there are normally options, for your preventative, for your preventative care. So let's say, let's take heartworm prevention. I mean, certainly you can get an injection that lasts for a year. It's very effective. It's very convenient. And you never forget to give it because the vet will send you a reminder. Having said that, it costs a bit more than a monthly tablet. Yeah. So, if you come in and say, okay, look, I want to, I want a good preventative plan, but, I'm on a limited budget, we'll help you to find a tablet, for example, that suits you. That's still going to be very effective, but maybe the kind of cost, so to speak, is you have to give it at the same time every month. Be very vigilant with that. Yes. Otherwise, it becomes less effective. Yep. But we'll always help you out with working out, something that works for you.
So what if something happens and people don't have the money? What are some of the payment options? We sort of touched on this in the last video, but
we offer a few payment options, and payment options are going to vary from clinic to clinic. Mm-hmm. I guess to start with, we'll always try to formulate a plan that works for you. I mean, there's almost always there are options. Mm-hmm. I mean, thankfully, it's reasonably rare to be kind of forced in a situation where it's
you having to sell your car.
Yeah, I know, right? There are normally options somewhere. So it might be just, okay, let's say instead of doing major surgery, let's just keep them comfortable for something like that.
Yeah.
And let's say, okay, you're still having challenges paying the bill, which is realistic. These things can be very unexpected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we offer things like services such as vet pay, Certegy Easy Pay, Centerpay, Zip Money. And normally like one of those 4 things there's got to be a solution.
For you. And some of them are zero interest and things like that too, which is great.
Totally. I'm pretty sure like Certegy, Zip Money, no interest, no application fees, right?
That's great.
So no extra cost to you, but you should pay it on time, because otherwise that's where they'll get you, right? So by all means, stick to the payment plans.
And let's face it, I mean, most families have put money aside for, that general vaccinations and maintenance, that annual visit. But it's, those surprises where all of a sudden they need dental work, or they've had an accident, or some sort of major health issue that you go, wow, I'm up for $1,000, and you need some sort of payment method. So it's great to know that Cairns Vet Clinics has those payment options.
Yeah, it helps out a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. So like in many situations in life, prevention is often key when it comes to your pet's health. So enjoy a range of discounts and benefits with Cairns Veterinary Clinic's Platinum Paws Club and their varied payment methods to help you when there is already enough stress in your life.